Remember back when Williams got drafted and everyone was saying, who would you rather have, Nick Bosa or Quinnen Williams? And, 49ers went with Bosa, worked out pretty well. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year, and they went to the Super Bowl. Williams had a disappointing rookie season, and everyone kind of said, oh, well, I guess he sucks. Wow, classic Jets pick. Everyone thought he was a surefire thing, so of course it doesn't work out. Well, it's worked out, and it's worked out really well. He did what I said is a real possibility. It's something I always say with defensive tackles, especially bigger defensive tackles. Sometimes it just takes a year. Sometimes it just takes a season for you to really go into your own, and that's exactly what happened with Williams. He was really good in his second year. So we'll start things off with this play. This one's going to be against San Francisco, and it's a one-on-one matchup that he's going to be going up against. What I'm going to show on this play more than anything is going to just be his strength, because I want to talk about strength. We'll be talking about a lot of what he does well. Starting off with strength, he's going up one-on-one against a left tackle, 71 right there for the San Francisco 49ers. And now you might be thinking, let me think. Who is 49ers? Who's their left tackle? Can't quite remember. That's Trent Williams, who is currently just got paid an insane amount of money this past offseason. So Trent Williams, that's their left tackle, high quality player. Watch what Quinnen Williams is going to do to Trent Williams. Both Williamses, that makes things a little bit more difficult for me. So as you see, 71, Trent Williams doing a good job of right off the bat getting his left arm kind of onto Williams' right side of his body. Quinnen Williams, I told you that's going to be a problem for me. But watch how Quinnen Williams reacts to this. Watch how he's going to basically shove him aside. I mean, look at that. Again, just completely knocking him aside, and the back who ran to the left, Quinnen Williams is able to track him down. So again, he's not making Trent Williams look stupid or anything, but he's beating one of the best left tackles in the game to help get a run for no gain. That's pretty impressive. And that wasn't all from that game. There was also this play where, again, it's going to be the same thing. So Williams on Williams action right here, going up one-on-one against Trent Williams. And really, again, given sort of this unique spot where Trent Williams is currently lined up with Quinnen Williams in a way where all Quinnen Williams has to do is sort of get to the inside, in between the guard and the tackle. Watch, one step, and just like that, I mean, Trent Williams, what do you do at this point? You can't. It's that first step. And this is something I talk a lot about when it comes to young defensive tackles, is that first step tends to just get better in your second year. I don't know what it is, but that's just something that guys get better at. Maybe it's just learning how to time the snap count or just learning, okay, now is when you have to go. And maybe it's something where in college, it's not that big of a deal to get a slight head start on someone because you can overpower them anyways. In the NFL, you need everything in your toolbox, and Williams now has that. And watch what he's able to do the rest of this play. He pushes through, maybe even gets held a little bit by Trent Williams, but eventually gets the sack. I mean, Quinnen Williams had 6 sacks last year. He had 7 sacks last year, underselling him. So that's really impressive for a defensive tackle. That's really, really good. Again, I know nobody really paid much attention to the Jets last year. They weren't exactly a fantastic team, but Williams was a fantastic player for them. We didn't have something like this, so we're now going to go to a different game so I don't have to keep accidentally saying Williams without being clear which Williams I'm talking about. So on this play, the only Williams on it, Quinnen Williams, is going up against the center right here. And watch how this play is going to work. Right when it starts, it's the hand placement I really want you to take a look at. So kind of what's the main thing that you're going to want to watch here is going to be Williams's, I guess both hands really, but it's going to kind of be his left hand, a left arm, and how he's going to kind of do this rip move thing where he's going to get his left arm and try to just get it underneath the center's left arm. That's what he's going to do here. The center currently has his hands on Williams' left shoulder pad area. That's where he has his hand. So when Williams kind of goes under, it's basically going to make it difficult to just stay holding on to that. Watch, Williams gets underneath and creates some pressure on Ryan Fitzpatrick just like that. A really good play. And I think that's, again, little stuff like that. The hand placement, that's really important. And that's something that you can kind of learn your second year. First year in the NFL, you kind of wait a second, I can't just run into everybody and knock them over and get a sack. It doesn't quite work that way. You got to learn the technique and he's able to learn the technique and do really well with it. And then there's also something like this, where this is going to be, again, it's a one-on-one matchup. This time he's going up against a Miami Dolphins guard on this play. And listen, we can talk about technique all we want. We can talk about hands all we want. Sometimes football is as simple as who is bigger and stronger than the other guy. And I know that you will see some bigger defensive tackles, 6'3", 303 pounds, which is good. That's not like, it's nothing wild. No one would say that that's undersized, but maybe if you were to divide every defensive tackle first round pick in half, he's probably on the lighter half as opposed to the heavier half. But in terms of strength, he's certainly on the stronger half. Watch him just completely overpower 75 right there. Makes a quick tackle for what actually ended up being a forced fumble right there. So again, and he even gets up and flexes a little bit, and rightfully so. I mean, what a play by 95 for the New York Jets right there. And then you have something like this, a stunt, which I'm a big fan of stunts. How good are you in stunts? Because that's a great way to get some pressure. And having a guy who has really good hands, is really quick, and really strong, well, you're going to be good at stunts then. So the way this works is that he's basically going to run straight into 77, the guard. That's what he wants to do. And like, watch, he is able to just completely knock 77 out of the way. He's going to be the one who creates the pressure, helps get the sack. I'm not sure if he got credit for that sack or who did, but he certainly deserves like half a sack, if nothing else, because he was the one who completely disrupted that play and did a really good job. One more play, this one, going up one-on-one against, it's going to be a tackle this time, Miami's left tackle. Watch what he does. So first, right off the bat, you see the hand placement. Really look at Williams' right hand. See how he's kind of grabbing onto the left shoulder pad area of that Miami player? Kind of what you can do is just pull a little bit with your right hand, push with your left hand, and you're going to kind of twist him around a little bit, and it's a great way to move him out of position. Like, watch, as you see, boom, gets it perfectly, makes a quick tackle. Again, it's stuff like that. He's fun to watch, great hand placement, great power, good footwork, good speed. You see clearly now why he was selected with a top 3 pick. It's because he can do stuff like that, which, again, on his first year, things looked a little bit concerning, I would say. I think that's fair. And part of it was he was just getting compared a little bit unfairly to Nick Bosa, who had just like one of the best rookie edge rusher seasons we've seen in quite some time. So, when you're getting that comparison, it's tough to live up to it. So that kind of hurt, I think, a lot of people's perception of him as well. But no, he's been really good. He was, I think, clearly the right selection at that point. I mean, you can always hindsight 2020, whatever. He was clearly a good selection at that point, and it really has worked out for the Jets, and he could be a cornerstone piece for the Jets where, Robert Saleh likes to get pressure. He's someone who can get pressure, and he can do it in a lot of ways. Jets should be fun to watch next year. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.